Hi there. Tonight I have something a little different I wanted to share with you. Um, it starts with this card right here, this limited edition Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco, when I was collecting baseball cards, was pretty much the most famous baseball player, at least amongst my peers as a kid. He was larger than life, literally, um, almost comic book esque. And of course, we later learned that that had a lot to do with steroids, but also his play, especially in the late '80s, was sensational. In 1988, he was the first player ever to hit 40 home runs, steal 40 bases. Um, and he was just a phenomenal star at that time. So obviously, um, everybody assumed that he was going to be the biggest star of this generation. And obviously, we collected a lot of Jose Canseco baseball cards, and which also led to people trying to cash in on his fame, and hence we have cards like this, which were a special set of cards made just for Jose Canseco. This is actually a promo card that I got my hands on first, which on the back here it says that this is just one of the 20 different Jose Canseco cards in the Jose Canseco baseball card kit. And you see it comes with a binder, a number of cards, and some other things. And you could mail away for it. It was $13 at the time. Well, a friend of mine managed to get a hold of one of those kits, or at least most of one of these kits, and gave it to me. So I wanted to show you what comes in the Jose Canseco baseball card kit, or at least most of it, like I said. And this one has some interesting stuff that didn't come in the kit, but I want to share with you as well. So this was in somebody's collection at one time, somebody's prized possession. Big Jose Canseco fan, I'm assuming. So we start out with obviously the baseball cards. There's 20 cards in this set, and each card has a little blurb about Jose Canseco, so you can really spend some time reading and absorbing all there was to, well, maybe not all there was, but definitely a lot of various trivia and information about Jose Canseco. So you see this is cards 9, 10, 11, and 12. I have all these all in order. There's the card that was used as the example for my promo card. And here we get to card number 20. Now, somehow along the way, this person must have acquired a whole nother set, but not the complete set. So we have, and this book comes with additional pages. So if it only came with 20 cards, it must have intended for you to maybe add your own additional Jose Canseco baseball cards. Like I said, they only had like 5 cards from the second set in here. I'll put my promo card back in here, or maybe I won't. There we go. There's my promo card. And then here at the end, there was some additional things in here, including this Don Russ, 87 Don Russ All-Star card. This was a mail away, along with some other cards you can get at that time. And then a couple of newspaper clippings, which, for the current generation may seem like, ancient history. But, I remember if my favorite player had shown up in the newspaper, I probably would have clipped him out as well. And this actually is an article about Jose Canseco having back problems, which I believe was a problem for him in the 1990, 89-90 World Series when they played the Reds. They clipped out this picture, this color picture, and then the rest of the article here about his back issues. And then this is a clipping from, I believe, the previous year, because it's right before Game 3 of the World Series. It says, Oakland Athletics slugger Jose Canseco takes some swings during batting practice as the team worked out at the Oakland Coliseum Thursday in preparation for Game 3 of the World Series. It's scheduled to resume Tuesday at Candlestick Park in San Francisco. The A's lead the series 2-0. I'm wondering if this was right before the earthquake, or they say resume. I probably should have done my homework beforehand, but still pretty neat to see an original clipping from the newspaper of Jose Canseco in the World Series that the A's went on to win. But just, you know, and like I showed you on this, there are some other items too that unfortunately have apparently left this binder. There's a trifold here, a Jose Canseco talking card, which is essentially, I think, a record that you would put on a record player, and it would play something, and then the box, but all the cards are here, and the binder is here, and so this kind of reflects, you know, some targeted collectible memorabilia. Hopefully, again, trying to cash in on a player who was, as I mentioned, just a mega star in baseball at this particular time. Obviously now this is not Jose Canseco. He's definitely an interesting ball player from this era, but his career didn't quite pan out, and I think a lot of it more has to do with obviously his use of steroids kind of tarnished whatever potential chance he would have had to be in the Hall of Fame or to be really revered for what he did back in those days. But for those of us who were kids collecting baseball cards, man, Jose Canseco was an amazing star of the day, and just kind of neat to see these sort of, you know, special memorabilia that were created to kind of honor him and give collectors something else to spend their money on. So wanted to share that with you. Hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching.